Good morning on day 4. We are going from
Betanzos
to
Hospital de Bruma.
And it's going to be about 15 miles and maybe 2,400 feet of elevation gain.
Steady climbing all day.
Steady climbing. So not up steeply, not down steeply, but still a lot of elevation with a fair amount of miles. So today's going to be a bit of a challenge, but we're up to it. We had a good night, and it's supposedly going to be good weather. So
Yeah.
off we go on another day. Well, there's nothing like a stiff 2-mile out of the town uphill climb to work off breakfast and to get warmed up. We know today is a day of general climbing.
That was steep.
But that was a pretty good grade. Maybe you can see up ahead there's a couple people, but yeah, I think we're going to gradually get up here and level off a bit.
Oh.
Well, other than the fact that it's hard surface again, it's nice and peaceful up here in the forested area. And once we left town, it's been kind of like this the whole way, these back roads with little to no traffic. Well, we're back into our very familiar eucalyptus groves, and it's misting. It's like the lightest possible rain, not really rain, so.
We're on dirt.
But we are on dirt. The Badgerita has sort of donned her poncho, but not really. There's reportedly no services, or very limited services, between here and where we're going, so we stocked up with a few things and are ready to just go straight through. But been a nice walk so far. Well, we found a place to stop, nice little cafe, and it appears that everybody else found the same cafe. So we're taking a little break at about mile 7, I think, not quite halfway yet. So we've been hiking on and off, or seeing on and off, 2 guys from Puerto Rico.
Eduardo and Jose.
Yes, and at the last cafe they came over to our table and they were actually giving the pin to me, which we thought that was a very nice thing for them to do. So you will now remember them every time you put your hiking hat on, right?
Eduardo.
Yeah.
Jose. Muy simpático.
So more trail magic. Ever since we left the cafe, we've been essentially on a road walk. Not a lot of traffic, but it looks like we may be pulling off there. So today has been a lot more forest walking
than I expected. I thought it was going to be a lot more road.
Yeah, and so it's actually been, I don't know, more pleasant. It's nice to walk through the villages though, which we haven't done a lot of today, but we're certainly getting a nice mix of this kind of stuff, and the birds are out, and it's actually quite pleasant. And even if it is drizzling a little bit when you're under the trees, you don't really feel it. Never get enough of these old buildings that the landscape is taking over. We had a kind of a major event happen that maybe our hiking companion could tell a little bit about. You got a trail name, I understand.
I did.
And it is?
Soluna.
And so we've been talking about trail names for the last couple of days, and this one just sort of came together organically the way they should come together. And I think Soluna is pretty happy with her trail name. So what's the derivation? How did we get to Soluna?
Because, oh, well, y'all were talking about sunshine or the sun or bright, which I appreciate very much. And then we were talking about sol, which is sun in Spanish, and how I really like also the moon, and that's luna. So we combine them like perfect balance and harmony.
You gotta love that. So, and she got her shell, so she's an official peregrina. So today has been a pretty good day, but that stop back there was particularly good. After a long but cool day, no significant rain. We are in the big town of Bruma, and we have, well, we'll be arranging to be taxied out or shuttled out to our accommodation from here and then back here tomorrow morning. All in all, it was a very rural day, more so. There were more services than we thought there was going to be. So the whole rumor about nothing open, I think we counted at least 3 or 4 places that were open. So what'd you think, Badgerita, of the day?
It was good. A lot of climbing.
Is-
Fun with Soluna.
Yeah, with our new trail name.
She makes it go by fast.
And here we are at a place where we think we can just stop and make that phone call. So until tomorrow, the Sid and the Badgerita out.